let me tell you what actually happened. I would
Oh,
phone
okay.
Rory. I would phone Rory and say, hey, do you know who does this? He'd be like, well, no, I do that. Or I'd be like, hey, do you know how to go? He'd be like, yeah, no, I can log in and look. And I'm like, what are you doing? you have 10 questions. You know 10 of them. So there's something off here. And so, Rory, it's been quite dramatic, actually, the shift we made, and quite seeing the team just like, boom.
Yeah,
Major
firing
shift.
much more, firing on all cylinders a lot more, and now just doing just having report meetings. And if we need to do a meetings for development, we can just do those separately. But Mondays we do reporting, and it's good because then when I'm away or Jared's away, we are going to get filled in on what's going on.
Yeah.
So that it's not getting everybody's in the loop, but it's way less time.
And they're providing, for context, they're providing a full, basically, report every week, which takes time for them to put together.
Yes.
But we are not in every little detail of their day-to-day, but at the beginning of the week, we know what has happened last week, what is happening this week, and what needs to be clarified. And where I first sort of really learned about it, and this is not a revolutionary strategy or anything, lots of people do it, but I know somebody that worked directly with the CEO of, I won't even actually say the name of the company, I probably shouldn't, but basically one of the major car manufacturers out of Japan. And the CEO would come.
You really narrowed it down there. So
Exactly. Yeah.
Three.
But I didn't actually say it. So they would come, and their vehicles hold the longest value out of.
And it's not one that starts with a. Okay, continue, Jared.
And they would come. He would basically do a meeting, and he would hardly talk. He'd provide full reports. He'd go, thank you very much, and he'd move on to the next meeting. And now this was one country he was doing the meeting for, right? So, this is someone who has the globe to oversee.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how he was doing it. Just he'd go from meeting to meeting, basically all week was his, and he would just get these reports provided, and he would have a full pulse of what was happening. And he'd hardly talk, which is obviously, this is what we do for a living. It's not in my nature. But it's pretty powerful.